What is up, YouTube, and welcome to a simple video on how to deal with a customer for 3D printing when it comes to scaling. I'll give you a little bit of a rundown on the problem that I'm facing and how I handle it, and hopefully it's helpful to you. I'm going to go ahead and close my window right here. I've been having some real mic problems today, so we're just going to go ahead and turn off. Boom. Okay. So that way, when I turn into the Terminator and start sounding like a robot, I can just edit that out. So let's get into it. All right. So starting off with what we're doing here, I took a scan of a bear skull and I'm gonna make it hold business cards. My customer wants just an aesthetic business card holder that'll also hold some stickers. So what I've got here is my skull. Sort of prepped it with a couple things for 3D printing, but ultimately just a scan of a bear skull. I scaled in what to expect for her cards and stickers, and went ahead and sent this to her as a just see if we're on the right track. And she said that she thinks the skull is cool. Didn't care for the notches in the jaw, which I'm not gonna lie, same. I was gonna have to figure out how to make that more attractive anyway. And but she wants them to sit inside the skull, um, kind of like this business card holder that I'll put on the screen over here. So she wants them to sit in little buckets and be totally within the sides of the skull. She doesn't want the skull cut into. She doesn't want the cards sticking over the teeth, which I believed was going to cause some problems. Um, if you were to, let's see, let's unhide these. If you were to scale the skull up to accommodate for that, let's see, we'll just put it about. No, that's probably too far, but we'll put it about here. Um, Even here, I could see the cards clipping out a little bit. I mean, the skull's gonna have to get pretty big, and the majority of skulls are the cranium, where your brain is, your eyes, the general face. The lower jaw is actually such a small part that I don't think she realized what she was asking for as far as scaling up the whole skull. And my way of dealing with this is kind of what we are going to talk about today. I use a mannequin. I just whipped up a quick little human here, and then scaled my skull in to fit it. And it doesn't have to be super complicated. It just has to demonstrate what you're going to look like holding the skull. And I wanted this to be the same height as my client, or as close of a guess as I had. From meeting her, I remember she was about 5'8", if I had to guess. So I went ahead and converted that into meters, brought a cube in, just so that way I had my height that this human needs to be. And yeah, got it scaled appropriately. The next scale that was important were her stickers and business cards, which I did here. So went ahead and got those scaled in, and then brought the skull in to be the size that it would have been if we went with my design, and what it would look like proportional to a human, especially a human about her height. So that way she has a good reference of it. The next thing that I did was I took the skull and I scaled it to the size where she wanted it to. So that way those cards and stickers sat cupped in the bottom of the jaw the way that she wanted. Um, I added an armature to my mannequin so that way I could easily pose him and get him looking normal, or at least what you can expect. In the image I sent her, I put a little more work into it than that. But yeah, that was the demonstration for what to expect if we did the skull to the size that she was asking for. She's displaying this at craft fairs that she goes to and sells, well, stickers and art that she makes and some cool things like that. Uh, and I just figured that this skull would take up entirely too much room on her table. Um, so yeah, I wanted her to be able to see why it probably wasn't going to work. And to my surprise, she actually liked the way that this fit. She said that yeah, it's it's a little um, unusually large, sure, but to her it was worth it to have the contents sit the way that she imagined. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward with the project. We're probably going to have to print it in pieces, but it is what it is. I now know that me and my customer are on the same page and everybody knows what to expect. And it's just going to make working together quite a bit easier. So, yeah, this is a trick that I would highly recommend. Um, yeah. All right, turning my face back on here for a second. I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you found it helpful, a like helps me know. If there's anything that you guys want to see me cover in an upcoming video, a comment down below will help me figure out what to teach next and what the needs are. And then, yeah, I'm going to keep coming out with content for 3D printing, Blender, modeling, and anything in between. So, yeah, feel free to subscribe and follow along. I'll catch you guys in the next video. You have a good day.